10 block reveal of his new Pikes Peak race car.
So we showed you guys now, or do we keep talking?
Any guess, this is the place. This looks like the Hoonigan event. Oh, look at this Porsche. Thing's nuts. All right, boss, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Dude, check this thing out. Doesn't James have one of these? Stradman's got something like this. Some like off-road thing. This thing's wild. Fog lights, roof scoop. That thing's sick. Full Widebody. All right, so we are here because this is the Ken Block reveal of his new Pikes Peak race car. It's supposed to be like Hoonigan level. I hear music in there, so we're gonna do our best to get there and do some slow-mos or whatever we can do. But for now, so far the cars out front are pretty stacked. That's sick as hell. That's a great spec. If we bought another 458, I'd like that spec.
Yeah.
We'll just take this, guys. Let's go and ask him. We'll put an offer in.
Gotta switch flow. Came a long way from the shore like a speedboat. When it kinda goes, I go make a repeat note. All on wax, the way we moving the needle. Yeah, got a vision like people. Running with the Trinity, I'm feeling like I'm Leo. Always got the plug if you need hope. It's a freestyle, but I'm still gon' keep though. Yeah, retrograde, the steps we make. I reflect on where I've been and what has changed. These days, obstacles.
Before we get into it, before we kind of pull the thing off, we have to build a bunch of suspense, because otherwise, why'd you guys come here, right? Like, if we just pulled the cover off and walked away, you got nothing to film. So anyway, quickly, the background of it is why did we build it, right? You guys are familiar with the Hoonicorn, the Hoona truck, we built a bunch of other vehicles. They were always purpose-built to go do Gymkhana, go make great films. This one, a little different. This one's to go race Pikes Peak. And why don't you give us a little bit about your background with Pikes and kind of why we built this?
So when I was a teenager, one of the ways I was introduced to rally was through Pikes Peak. Since I was a teenager, Pikes Peak has been something that really enamored me in the way that the cars raced up the mountain. The first rally championship I ever did, we actually had a rally that went up and used the mountain as the final stage and then used it as parts of other stages. So it was really a dream come true to go do that. But the car, you know, basic rally car that was a Group N lower spec, by the time we would get to the top, we'd be maybe pushing about 200 horsepower. So it was really disappointing. It was like dream come true, but it sucks. Like the car's so damn slow. So when we went back to do Climb Kana, it was actually an homage to the way that I saw the cars slide and drift the turns racing up the mountain back in the 80s. And so I've always dreamt about going back there, but being able to do it in the top class and the top spec to actually race for the overall. So that's basically what Brian and Batim here have brought the opportunity to me. And Brian texted me one day, yes, it was just a text that said, you want to go race Pikes Peak at the highest level? And my answer was, yes.
So we showed you guys now, or do we keep talking?
Now!
Go! Pull it up.
Do it slow. Get it touch. Hell yeah!
I appreciate that energy right there. Thank you very much.
Who's this? Who's that? Yeah. 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 Who's this? Who's that? Yeah.
Because I think it's what everyone obviously sees. Obviously, it's a Porsche 911.
It's wide as
Hard as
JV, built by BBI, but we'll get into that part in a second. First, let me introduce you
probably could use the bigger
to a
one.
friend of ours, Trevor Andrew, aka Trouble Andrew, aka Gucci Goes, who's done everything from. Here we go, more energy. That's what I like.
Thank you guys so much for coming, and thanks Ken for including me in this, man. It's really such an honor to be a part of this project, like for real. For me, as an artist, I'm always just looking for another way to connect with people and share my art and share the experience, and this is such a rad way, because it's just like driving around and it's for people to experience, and it's punk rock, badass way where it's like you're really pushing the limits, and I've always identified with things that we're pushing the limits and pushing the boundaries, and Ken obviously goes out there and does that. So like when he reached out to me and was like, hey man, you want to collab with me and do this project, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to see Ken rip this thing around. It's gonna be incredible. Cheer this man on.
Thank Thank you, Trevor, for doing such an incredible job. It's been a very cool partnership.
Put that down, Brian. Put that down. I stole Brian because Ken's inside getting swarmed by everybody. He took 2 seconds to at least do my slow-mo, so that was cool.
I love that you just introed me as your backup speaker. You're like, Ken wasn't available, so we got this guy instead.
Ken was too busy with people. You were too busy with food. Which
And I still haven't had a chance to eat. All right,
we're going to see this thing run for the first time.
at Pikes Peak.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
It's like a month from now.
Is it only a month?
It's like the 26th or something.
Holy okay.
Yeah. Of the other month, not this month.
But Ken hasn't had any time in this car, so it's
we haven't even, so this was an idea that Tim and Scarborough had for years. They talked to me about it last year, and I was like, figure out how to make this happen. And we couldn't really get all the pieces together until November, so like they started working on the car in December, and it's already a finished car. But right now it's got the mock-up engine in it. So the actual engine goes in tomorrow, goes to the dyno this week, and then we're gonna do our first test the first week of June. Like Ken will drive it for the first time the first week of June, and then we're gonna go do the official test, because like Pikes has test days. So we'll go run official test in it, and we'll see what this thing does. I realize like it's a mid-engine all-wheel drive 911, which is like a configuration that's never happened before. There's like the if you look in the car, you can see, wrong car, this one's electric.
But the engine.
Yeah, well, it's like there's like a ballistic tube with the drive shaft running through it, which we refer to as the chorizo tunnel because it's extra spicy. And it's just like, that runs right there. You're literally putting yourself next to the most dangerous thing in the car. That's why it's in a ballistic tunnel.
Now, will we see this on a version of this versus that?
Maybe. Hoonipig versus the world?
Versus the world.
I think so.
I have something that I can actually legitimately bring that won't give me an L.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'd like to see that.
Yes.
What do you got?
It's the twin turbo Huracan.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah. So if you do that, please invite me. I've invited
You're
myself.
invited, I know. We can't get rid of you.
I can't keep taking L's, you son of a.
It's really funny.
What?
Someone commented, they were like, Scotto doesn't like Damon. And I'm like, no, I like with Damon, which means that we're actually friends. That's how the world works.
That's how it works.
If you can't each other, then you don't actually like someone.
It's true. I'm lowering the list though because I've lost 34 pounds. He's gained it. Later.
Speaking of which, we'll finish this.
Barbecue.
Yo, look at.
Let's see.
Let's see what this is.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Hit him with a
food breakdown.
Boom, we got a little pulled pork, some baked beans, some mac and cheese. I want to show you what makes this a proper barbecue plate. Is there's no vegetables.
Yo, you see that movement?
Barbecue ain't about vegetables.
That's
The
facts.
movement on that camera? That was a beauty shot.
He's got dolly over here.
You know what's funny? Ken just told me too. He goes, "Hey, you're pretty handy with that camera." I said, "Well, I don't got a cameraman like you, Ken."
He's probably trying to hire you.
No, he's not. No.
No, you never know.
Ken says 3 words at a time to me.
Ken Block, marketing manager job?
I mean, Sam, you got to do breakfast.
What? I have my own company.
Make less money than you make?
No, good. I'm good, guys.
Want to never drive cool cars again?
Have a good night.